Hello and welcome back to Inside KU. Once again, we're your hosts, Lainey Boger.
And Claire Younger.
And we're so excited again to be back for another episode. I feel like that line's getting a little bit repetitive, but we are.
Hey, we took a little break week though.
I know.
So we're back in action, coming up on the end of school.
I know, it's crazy. Like school's almost, it's crazy. Like what, we have 5 weeks left?
We don't have that many episodes left.
I know, that's right. That means like 3 to 4 more episodes after this. It's crazy.
That is crazy, wow.
Yeah, are you ready for school to be over?
I don't know, this semester has gone by so fast to me.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but like, I feel like we just moved in.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like this semester, I feel like the whole year kind of feels like long, like moving into the sorority house feels like a long time ago. But,
yes, definitely.
But like this semester, yeah, it actually feels like it just started. It's crazy.
I know. I like love all the stuff that happens at the end of the year though.
Yeah, me too, but it is like a little overwhelming. I feel like every day I'm like, oh my, like just cramming like things in all day. Like I don't have like a day to just like chill.
I feel like neither of us ever have just like chill days.
Yeah, I mean, especially, I guess that's true. After like last year living together, we're always just both so busy.
Always doing something.
But it's with like good stuff. Like it's fun stuff normally.
No,
or, like productive stuff. Like, yeah.
We like to keep busy. I feel like I would go crazy if I wasn't somewhat busy most of the time.
Yeah, me too. Which, it's a good topic to talk with our guests about in a little bit.
So true.
Little sneak peek.
She knows too. Well, talk about your birthday with me. Yes. How was your birthday?
Okay, so my birthday was on Sunday, on Easter. Mm-hmm. It was good.
Did you not like having it on Easter?
I mean, like, it's fine. I love being with my family, and I do love being home, so it was good to see everyone, my mom's side and dad's side, and Dean was home, so that was good to be with him, and then I did go to 715 for the first time on Thursday before I went home, which was...
Did you like it?
So good. Like, the happy hour there, it's so good. And, like, the prices actually are not that bad. Like, for happy hour. Like, I got, like, a $7 salad, and, like, it was, like, so
I feel like
good.
the prices are usually absurd, so, like...
Yeah, I mean, there it's, like, that's a super nice restaurant. But, yeah, that was super fun. And then Friday was a little bit of a bummer because we were going to go to the Royals game, and then it got
rained out.
But it didn't even rain.
I know.
Like,
I was so crazy.
But it's okay.
I was supposed to go too, but I like backed out at the last minute, and I'm kind of glad I did, so I didn't like drive all the way there.
Why did you back out?
Well, because I just like wanted to be with Amanda.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I just wanted to hang with the roomies.
Yeah, fair, yeah. Well, good thing, because that would have sucked if you drove all the way there.
No, seriously. And I had a shop party that night, so like,
well, that made sense.
It was busy.
What do you think about like the update with literally all of the KU players
going into the portal? I'm not too happy about it. I understand Flory though. Like,
but he's asking for $5 million. Did you know that?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
$5 million?
Yeah, he's asking for $5 million, so I don't understand that.
I don't know about that one.
I think it's ridiculous.
But like, I don't know. Money just plays such a big part into sports now. It's unfortunate, but
I know. And then what? Tiller, Elmarco, Paul Miyaba. I don't know how to say his last name. Miyaba.
I don't know.
He did so good in the tournament. I thought he was like really having a spark, like having a new awakening or something, and then he just leaves.
I really think he could have been great next year.
I know. We'll see. I don't know, but I'm glad Bill Self's back.
Oh, me too. I literally thought that post was April Fool's.
I did too.
When it came.
Why wouldn't he wait like one day to release
seriously.
it? I don't know. I don't know because they played the prank with Darren.
Yeah,
that morning. I don't know if you saw. I was like Darren Peterson coming back, and then
I know I saw that. I was like, "There's no way," though. I didn't believe that for a second.
Yeah,
but like the Bill Self one, I was like, "Okay, wait, let me read into this a little bit more."
Yeah, I know.
I'm so happy though.
Yeah, same. I hope he stays for another year or two. Which
I hope he just gets us through college.
Yeah, same.
That's the goal.
Same. The one thing that's been like literally consuming my week is finding a summer job. I don't know. Like, are you like sticking with Jose Peppers?
Well, I like kind of want another job because I don't make very good money there, but at least I can fall back on Jose Peppers.
Literally impossible to find one. I've applied like this week to probably 10 places.
Really?
And like everywhere, like people are like, oh, well, you need to work like every single night to get this job. I'm like, I'm saying my hours. I'm saying I'm available from 8 to 8 Monday through Friday.
That's like great hours.
I know. And they're like, well, you have to work like until 11 p.m. or like, I don't even know. They're giving me like these absurd hours. I'm like, I'm literally giving you so much of my week to work with. But
well, you can always come work at Jose Peppers with me.
I don't know if I can. I think they're not hiring. Like,
really?
It's nowhere is, but I'll figure it out.
I feel like they're always hiring. You could definitely get in there, maybe.
I don't know. We'll see. I feel like.
What are you up to this weekend?
Well, I'm actually I'm like embarrassed to say this because I've been traveling so much. I'm going to Chicago.
You were just in Chicago.
I know. Dean's Formal's in Chicago though, so
Oh
I'm
my
going again.
gosh. Wow.
I'm
You've been
embarrassed.
all over the place
I was
lately.
hoping you weren't gonna ask me that because I'm like embarrassed to say, but I'm really excited. It'll be really
No, that'll
fun.
be
but
fun.
then I'm gonna be home for a little while, not
Yeah.
even that long. But yeah, it'll be fun.
That
What
will
about
be
you?
fun. I feel like you're not staying at Kappa like ever.
I know. I know.
I have Honky this weekend, which
What's
I'm
that?
excited for. It's like our country themed formal.
Oh, fun.
It's usually our first formal of the year, but it like got rained out or something, so now we're doing it. I don't really know, but I'm excited
Okay, well that'll be
because
fun.
we do it at Kane Family Farm, so it's like
I've never
good
been
vibes.
there.
You've never been?
No.
I feel like so much stuff gets hosted.
Wait,
there.
maybe I have.
Did you
Was
go
Stop
for
Day
Stop
there?
Day?
Oh, just
Yeah.
kidding. Yeah, I was there. I
Yeah.
thought that was a different place. Okay, yeah. Well,
So, it's
that's
there.
fun.
Should
It's just
be
a
fun.
farm with like a lot of grass and a pool. Like it's not that.
I think it's fun.
It is fun.
And we have like most of it in the barn with like food
Oh,
and
and
stuff.
yeah, there's a barn. Okay, well
So
that's
it's
fun.
fun.
Okay, I feel like we need to get into our interview because
Yeah,
our
we
guest
definitely
is sitting
should.
so
We've been
patiently over
rambling.
here waiting for us. Okay, well this is Cam Carlson. She is in Kappa with me, also a sophomore. She's the sweetest girl ever, and involved with so much at KU. So I don't know, you can give a little introduction to yourself.
Yeah, hi guys. I'm so excited to be here. This is so cool. I'm have a lot going on, but you got me at the right time.
Yeah.
So happy to be here.
I know.
I'm so glad.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so like we just said, like you're involved with so much at KU. Like, how do you manage everything? And you can, I
Yeah.
mean, I know, like sorority, soccer, ambassador. But if you just
Yeah.
want to like give an overview of everything you're involved in, like,
Yeah, no, I should have brought my resume, but no, so I do a couple things across campus. First, I'm a KU ambassador, which so fun. I get to give a ton of tours on campus, just showing new people what it's like to be a Jayhawk, which is always awesome. And then I'm a part of a couple roles. So Kappa, I'm vice president of membership. It has been so fun doing that. I get everyone excited and ready for this upcoming recruitment. I work alongside Olivia Ray, who has been so much help. She is awesome too. I'm also a part of a professional fraternity on campus called Alpha Kappa Psi, where I also did their recruitment chair, and that's just been incredible too, getting new people involved throughout our campus. It welcomes all majors, so I get to really meet a ton of people, so that has been so fun. And just seeing the new member class kind of getting involved has been super exciting. Getting them to company visits, going to alumni events has been really cool. Yeah, I'm also a part of club soccer here. It's mostly in the fall, but that group is so close-knit where we kind of bring it all year round, especially through intramurals, which is really cool. Yeah, as far as that, I kind of just am all over the place school-wise. I'm an accounting scholar, so I just am really involved within the business school, just going to as many tabling events, talking to as many people as possible with just applications coming up, as I'm an accounting major, so we do it in the fall. But yeah, that's kind of a whole rundown of
that's a lot. You forgot about Run Club.
Oh my gosh, that is so new. Yeah, that has been so fun. I'm a big runner. So actually one of our neighbors, he created it and kind of sent that all out, and we actually got a ton of people involved with that. So that has been so cool. Great way to just pause the craziness and go for a run.
Yeah, you really are all over the place,
Yeah.
but I love it. I'm sure you've met like such cool people
Yeah.
and like really helped branch out of everything.
Yeah.
That's so nice. So which role do you think has taught you the most about yourself so far?
Yeah, so it's kind of, I've just had so many experiences where there's been so many times of just uncertainty. A new role is obviously really challenging when you don't kind of know what to expect. Specifically though, I will say kind of my Kappa role has been the most rewarding part, just because I had great leadership coming down from it. one of the coolest parts is my big Annie Sween. She was the same position beforehand, so I have had great mentorship with that, and then Emma Mullins helping us as well. But it's really, that whole role has taught me, curiosity, creativeness, patience has been another thing too. Just kind of understanding how to adapt to a pledge class of 93 on how to make sure, everyone shows up and everyone gets excited and passionate like I am for that role. So it's really taught me just to kind of adapt to other people and their behaviors and, just seeing how I can approach each situation with a positive mindset, which has been so fun.
Yeah, so like you've been talking about, you're the vice president of membership. Mm-hmm. So like, what is your approach to welcoming new members, and like, how do you go about like supporting them through this process?
Yeah, so this is so exciting because I feel like KU sororities have grown significantly, especially like social media being such a big thing now. It's insane. Out of state, coming to KU, I did not know the name of any kind of sorority, the letters. So my experience through the whole rush process was honestly great. I know there's so many mixed opinions about it, but I just had so much fun with it because I just had a mindset of everything is going to be okay, and everything you put in what you put out. So that's the same approach I take with new members. If you are working hard, if you're getting really excited, talking about just comfortable topics to talk about, making everything just more relaxed conversations, it makes the process so much better and so much more comfortable, because I feel like there's this whole, like, sororities is like the South, we're so crazy, but it's really not at KU, and it's honestly super fun and super exciting, especially when you're part of it, and you see the flip side of it. It's so fun getting to meet new people coming in, getting to see them excited about coming to your own chapter. It's great seeing stuff like that. So
I love that.
Yeah.
You seem like the perfect person for this role.
Yeah.
They're lucky to have you. So what's something people you don't think might realize about your role? Like something that you put into it that they might not realize?
This is like surprising to me. I love to say I'm, creative, but when it comes to, designing things like apparel, that's just not, I don't have that creativity. So it's just, we have to, create work week themes. We have to create what we look like for recruitment, how we present ourselves. So all those just different things, figuring out, what companies to work with, what videographers we should hire, those things just didn't come to mind right away. It was mostly just the training piece of it. But it has been so cool because I have been able to work with smaller companies, local companies, companies in KU, just trying to promote ourselves as a chapter that no other chapter has seen, just trying to find different ideas to stand out, because I feel like, especially with PR, you just don't want things to feel repetitive. So just finding different solutions for that has been so cool. Especially the people in Kappa who I've talked to, so many of them are so creative. They have these cool ideas that you will never hear of unless you just, make them uncomfortable and ask those questions, and you can do it. Just because you don't have a role, you can do it. So talking with those people, connecting with them, seeing their capability has been really exciting to see.
Yeah, that's so exciting. Okay, now shifting gears a little bit to soccer. Completely, actually, shifting gears.
Let's do it.
Because I want to talk a little bit about that. So what initially drew you to play club soccer at KU, and like how do you stay motivated on the team?
So I come from a pretty competitive family. Like most of my family, all of them played a sport in college. And I was really the only kid who didn't commit. I grew up in an environment where that was a big thing, especially the high school I had gone to. My club team during high school, all of them had committed to big schools or, D3 schools. And only 2 girls didn't commit, and I was one of them. And I always just wanted to kind of change that mindset of, okay, how can I do something that I still love, but I don't want it to be something that I'm gonna hate in 2 years. Because I feel like a lot of people do go down that path where they wanna go commit, they love it for a year, or they don't play and then they transfer somewhere else. Or they go to a small school and they don't like it and transfer somewhere else. I didn't want to have that issue. I wanted to, have fun in college. I wanted to come in, create a difference, succeed. Came to KU, fell in love with the campus because it's Midwest. How can you not like KU?
Yeah.
It's so fun. And during recruitment, actually, is when I found out about club soccer. The girl who was actually rushing me, who now is my grand big, she was the one who really motivated me to join club soccer. I remember like the day of bid day for Kappa, the following day was, practices for club soccer just to try to get a vibe of if I wanted to do it. And Sky, which is my grand big, she just got me in her car and she was like, let's go. We're gonna go, see what this is like. And I immediately fell in love with it just because of all the people who showed up there. They were all so different, but that's what I loved most about it because it reminded me a little bit of what it was to be on a team. Sorority has been so fun, but I feel like just, everyone has different personalities, where in club soccer we all have different ideas, but our humor is just the same. And that was perfect to me. They're probably the funniest people I've met at KU. So yeah, that's what brought me there. Yeah,
Oh,
I love that.
Yeah.
Going the day after bid day is crazy, but I love it.
It was definitely a change of outfits for sure. I had to go
That's for
find
sure.
my cleats, but I'm glad I, brought them.
Yeah. That's so fun. I know I miss being on a team. You probably do too. So
Yeah.
it sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
So what's like a big standout memory for you in club
Yeah.
soccer? Do you have one specific one?
Oh my gosh. We travel a lot for club soccer, and some reason we always travel on Halloween, which is the worst,
That's so
especially if you're a college student.
Oh, I remember you doing that.
Yeah,
Sorry to cut you
especially
off.
when you're a freshman and sophomore, you really want the 3-day Halloween experience. And I, of course, got the 1 day. How can you, stay in for a 1-day Halloween, your first college Halloween? So that was, exciting. I wanted to go with my roommates and experience Halloween. I did. I had a 5:30 a.m. departure the next morning.
Oh man.
That was a little rough, but everyone was like that in soccer, and that was just kind of the tradition of it. Same thing sophomore year, tradition of it, but we all get to spend Halloween together, so we just kind of, watch a scary movie, walk around wherever we are, whether it's Nebraska, Iowa. We're always in Ames. I am not a fan of Ames anymore because we go there so many times, but, just hanging out with them, they make things like when we're in Ames, there's nothing to do there. They make it so exciting to be there, and you're never gonna get FOMO from being away because they just make it so enjoyable to hang out with them. So there's that. We also just have a ton of different stories. We went to nationals in Austin, Texas, and I don't know, I think it's 6th Street is what it's called, that huge street.
In Texas?
Yeah, in Austin, Texas.
I don't know. I don't know anything
I can't remember it,
about that.
but that was my first time going there, and that was a crazy. We had lost, by the way. We had lost, and we were so upset. But all of us were, new city. You have to go experience what it's like there. So we did, and we all had 5 a.m. flights the next morning. So we just did. We just had stayed out the entire night, came back, grabbed our suitcases, and left.
That's awesome.
And that was probably, an interesting sight for my parents to pick me up from the airport. But it was great, because when else are you going to do that in life,
Yeah.
and it's so fun.
Yeah, and you get to do it with your soccer, like all your like really good friends on your
Yeah.
side. Like that's so fun. I love that for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now about your accounting club and the business frat. I know like you
Yeah.
have like a leadership role in the business frat as well.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that, and then also how that kind of ties into your accounting club maybe?
Yeah. So with Alpha Kappa Psi, we call it AK Psi on campus. I kind of just wanted to get more involved. I had rushed my freshman spring semester. So this upcoming fall, when positions open back up, I just wanted to get involved because it is such a big chapter where you know, you need to really immerse yourself to know the people in that chapter, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. So kind of as I was, you know, looking through all of the different positions, recruitment chair just stood out to me because the girl who was in charge of it before, she thought it was so fun. She got to meet, you know, all of the new potential members coming in, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to get people excited about something they had no idea what it was. Especially, I feel like a lot of people at KU always assume it's just like a KU business frat, like, oh, you're gonna go rush the frat. And the brotherhood was so funny to me saying that. But we welcome all majors, so it was meeting a ton of different KU students from a ton of different schools. So I got to go table at different events and meet so many people, which has been so cool to just experience that. A skill I had to pick up was learning names. I'm still trying to, you know, work on that, but I always make it a priority now to just try to understand names. Granted, I still need to work on that. But it's been so fun, and I've been getting to do cool events, like we hosted a pickleball event for the first time. That was so fun. A ton of people showed up for that. But it also kind of correlates to BAP, which is Beta Alpha Psi. So they're an accounting group on campus, but it's also a national-wide organization. That has been so cool too, just kind of how they correlate. I just get, you know, accounting majors in that AK Psi group to come join that, because in Beta Alpha Psi they introduce a lot of different, they bring in a lot of different professionals from a ton of different industries within accounting to explain what they do, why they do it, why they're passionate about it. Obviously, coming as a freshman accounting, everyone's like, why are you doing that? That is so random. But after going to all those events, it's made me so excited about the industry, because everyone thinks, you know, you're doing their taxes or you're just going through financial statements, doing the same day-to-day things. No, you're actually, you know, interacting with a ton of clients. You're also doing consulting kind of. You're, you know, having a ton of teamwork opportunities, which I don't think I would have known about that until going to all those events. So like I said, just encouraging people to do random things has been so fun, and that's really what I've been trying to do in college, is just going to those random events, going to those tabling events that no one knows about until you just go talk to someone. And I think that's so important. Just getting in those uncomfortable positions to then feel comfortable in those later years has been so helpful.
I love that.
Yeah.
So obviously, you've got a lot going on. So, what like helps you stay motivated and like engaged in all of these things?
Okay, so like I said, I'm so competitive, especially with my siblings. So I have an older brother and a twin sister, and they both went for sports, but my brother has to do like cherry on top, perfect child. He gets every single award. So he graduated, but he got, you know, all these different awards. He was doing that while playing soccer. He is now going to med school, and he really motivates me because he is someone who is so hardworking, and he will do anything to get to the position where he is right now. And that truly just inspires me to do the same. My twin sister is the exact same way. She plays D1 soccer, so hardworking with that, while being in nursing, really motivated. They're both health, which I'm completely different. But they do and accomplish so much, and being the only kid out of state, I want to, have that competitiveness of, giving them a nice call home. Yep, I got, this award, or I got this leadership role. But it's just so fun because we're so competitive with each other, but we always, build off each other, which I think is the coolest part because our sibling dynamic is so cool now, especially like in high school, you would get in those like small fights, or my twin sister during the recruiting process for soccer, like if she gets an offer and I don't, I'm gonna be so upset. But when I was kind of deciding that I didn't want to play soccer, I was more content and excited with her, seeing that she was gonna succeed in that role, and she's the perfect person for it. And my brother, he's doing great things. Med school, that's great. That's for him.
Good.
I'm not doing that,
Not
but
for me
how can I compete with that? How can I make this about me? That's always been kind of a thing.
I love that.
Oh, well, that's so good.
Yeah.
Very successful family so far. You guys have a lot going on.
my
That's so
parents
exciting.
they did amazing job. Yeah, I love them.
Definitely.
Shout out my family.
Yes.
Aw.
Well, is there anything else like you want to add? Because I feel like we're out of time for questions before the game. But is there anything else you want to talk about?
I think, I always say with college, just do random things. Like, just go to different events. If someone asks you to go do something, just say yes.
Yeah.
Because you'll never know what you'll get out of it. And I've gotten so much out of it. Just being uncomfortable, just do it. Like, even if your schedule is busy, you'll find times to do fun events like this.
Yeah.
That's all I have really though.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so
Good
much.
advice.
Yeah,
too.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
really good advice that people don't really realize until you're out of college, and then you're
Yeah.
just like, oh, I wish I would have done that. But I'm glad that you're living with no regrets.
Yeah.
Just doing it.
It's so fun.
Doing it
I
all.
love that.
I love
so
it.
fun.
Okay, well, Claire, do you want to explain your game you came up with?
Sure. So we play a little game at the end of
Okay.
every episode. So this one's gonna be rating things 1 to 10 sorority theme.
Okay.
So
ready.
our first one's gonna be front-facing recruitment. Have we all done front-facing recruitment?
Is this like their first impression, like clipboard girls?
Like no. Just like recruitment, not behind the scenes. Sorry, that's just what we
like
just like
this is your
recruitment?
first like stepping into recruitment.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
being a freshman?
No.
Oh.
Like
wait, I'm
sorry.
Okay, well.
Doing recruitment
Yeah.
like this year as a sophomore.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
talking to
Just like
people.
recruiting.
Yeah, recruiting.
Okay.
Well,
I guess mine's a little different. Just
very, very
because
different.
I'm not recruiting this year.
what do you think of last year?
So fun. I loved being on the other side. I think what a lot of people like don't realize is there's so much that gets put behind the scenes before you even meet the girl at the front door. But I was such a stalker in like during recruitment. Like I loved seeing all the TikToks, like get ready with me
Yeah.
TikToks.
Oh yeah.
Their style has gotten so much better than mine.
God.
I've screenshotted so many things that I just want to get for future references. But it's been so fun, and I love talking to so many people, and
Yeah.
so many people have so many different stories, which is so fun. But I also love talking just like random questions.
Yeah.
I feel like in Kappa we always do the condiment questions.
Yeah.
Like if you had 3 condiments out of your fingers, like what would they be?
Just random
Just
questions.
random.
Just
like
random
that.
ones to break the ice, because I feel like there's so much unspoken pressure, but it shouldn't be like that. Especially as a recruiter, I felt like I knew when they were when they were just nervous.
Poor
So-
open house round. The first round.
Yeah.
Just
There's
like-
so many nervous.
There's so
ones.
many nerves, but it shouldn't be nervous. Like it shouldn't feel like you need to have pressure to succeed, because like we want to see it's a mutual thing.
Yeah,
So
I agree
just
completely.
come in, just ask a weird question. Honestly, like
So,
so
what
fun.
would you rate the whole process though, 1 through 10?
I
10
would rate
being like you would want to do it like once a month, like
Okay.
that whole process. Once a
Okay,
month.
I would rate it a 9 out of 10. I love it. It gets really tiring though.
Yeah.
But I had so much fun with it, especially with my PC. Like, you meet your PC really quickly during that week because you spend
So much time.
hours with them.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
But it's been so fun. Like, I would 100% do it again. I'm so jealous of the new members getting to recruit.
I know.
I'm kind of like seeing it through their eyes now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Lainey, what would you rate it?
I kind
didn't
of have
like
a different experience because
Yeah.
I lose my voice like so easily.
Oh
and
my
like
gosh,
with
mine right now
with-
is gone.
what I want to do, it's like not ideal at all.
Right.
So like I would just, I don't know, the whole process of it I liked, and I think it's so fun meeting new people and like talking. But so often I was just like, oh, I just want to like keep talking to you, and I can't because my voice is like
Yeah.
going out. But also, it's so fast. Like sometimes I get in such a good conversation, I just want to keep talking to them, and it's like, oh wait, bye. Okay.
Yep.
But like, I don't know. Overall, I'm gonna have to give it like a 6 because
Yeah.
of those two things. But I do love bonding with your PC.
Yeah.
Like that is such a big thing. Like I didn't really know. Honestly, I didn't really know like half the people's names because we all lived in different buildings, different
Yeah.
places. But then like second day in, I was like, oh, everyone. Like know everyone and know the different grades
Yeah.
too.
Yes, for sure.
I feel like I knew no one because I lived on the hill my first year.
Really?
So I lived on Daisy Hill Common, or like up on there. I feel like a lot of people came from Corbin. So
Yeah.
just like meeting all of those girls, I knew of a lot of them, but I
Yeah.
really didn't know them on a personal level. So just like that whole week, I was like, what do you like to do? Where are you from? Like,
yeah.
it was really cool, and all of them asked like, why did you live on the hill? And I was like, okay, well,
Okay.
let's talk
Don't
about
really
something
say
else. I'm out of state.
Corbin is the best, though.
No,
Sorry
I've
to
heard
say.
great things about Corbin, and you know, if I were to live in a place again, I feel like I would experience that for like 2 days. But I loved the hill. It was so quiet up there.
Yeah,
what everyone
for
says,
sure.
though.
That's
Yeah.
nice,
That's good.
too.
It was nice.
Can make the most of it.
What would you rate it?
I'd give it an 8 because I loved like actual recruitment, but
Yeah.
work week wasn't my favorite. Like
Yeah.
the hours were so long and we weren't actually talking to anybody new. Like it was nice to talk to like my PC and
Yeah.
other PCs, but like I ended up just talking to the same people like a lot
Yeah.
of times, and I was like, okay, let's get some new
Switch
people
it
in
up.
here.
Yeah. Fair. Okay.
Okay,
The next
next
one,
one.
I'm gonna do philanthropy events.
Okay.
You go first.
Okay. Favorite one or just in general?
in
Just rate it
general.
1 through 10.
Okay. I need to do a better job at this because I don't go to other sororities' philanthropy events as much. I'm gonna rate mine a 5 because I feel like we're improving that this year. Like we're doing a way better job this year. The girls on board with it are like killing it. In Kappa, we do Kappa kickball. I was a coach last year. So fun. Yeah, but 5, because I feel like you never really hear about them other than like word of mouth, or if you have a friend in that sorority, you want to go support them. But I feel like we can do a better job at like getting it more people involved and more people excited about it.
Yeah, I would say also a 5 because of all those like, same reasons. Like Kappa
Yeah.
kickball, I was also a coach. It is so fun, so you should come.
It's
like,
coming.
love to.
I think it's April 29th.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
April 29th.
If you need a ticket, let me know.
yeah,
I need
same.
to sell 24.
I haven't sold any yet, so let me know. But I feel like last year we had a lot of people come.
Yeah.
Like-
no, it's cool. We like do shaved ice,
Yeah.
grill.
It's super fun.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Our philanthropy chair, Lexus, is killing it.
She's doing so good.
Yeah.
So I really like our philanthropy events. I just don't. I don't really go to other people's because I don't know they're going on. Like the only one I knew about was Theta's Casa Cakes like last
Yeah.
week, and like I couldn't. There was some conflict. I couldn't go, but
Yeah.
like yeah, that's why 5. But
Yeah.
they're getting better.
I'd give it a 5 too. I need to go to more, but I sometimes go to the food ones.
Oh, I went to the,
The
grilled.
food
your
ones are great.
grilled cheese
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
Once.
Yeah,
That was
you
good.
did. Good
fun.
grilled cheese.
I
Yeah,
rave
it was good
about the
vibes.
Kappa Nacho Night.
Yeah.
Best nachos.
Oh my
They're
gosh,
so
I need to go to
good.
that one next year.
You gotta come.
So
Yeah, yeah.
I just wish we didn't do it as late. We do
Yeah,
it so
we
late.
do it like at 10 p.m. It's
I don't really
ridiculous.
understand
I mean,
why.
it works for my schedule, but
Yeah.
no, it's late.
It's like why are we doing a second dinner? Like we can just have people
Yeah.
buy this for their dinner.
Yeah.
Like we should do it at like 4 to 7. So shout out Lexus. They should
Yeah.
Shout out Lexus.
No, it's
Let's
for
change
next
it. That's funny. Okay, do we have
next
time
one?
for like one more? Or are we out of time?
Let's do 2 more. I think
Okay.
you should do this one.
Okay, next one is living in.
Okay. I love it. I think it's great. I think it definitely has pros and cons. You're in a house with 83 girls. It takes a person to do that. I'm trying to think of like the best number to say. I think I like have to say like a 7. I love it because you meet people you wouldn't usually meet, or you would room with people who you don't usually room with. Kappa does a great job at that, just getting you know, mixed with a ton of in-state and out-of-state girls. Half of my roommates were all random, and now we're all best friends. So that was the coolest part, because I met some of my closest friends that I could like see them as my bridesmaids, which is always so cool to see. But there's definitely cons to it. I mean, you're always interacting with people. You're always, you know, you have to show up to a lot of, you know, required things, which is fine. But you're always doing something in the house where it's kind of hard to find quiet time or just like your own space. I feel like I find the most quiet time at night at those when the house starts to wind down. But it's so fun. If you ever need to go anywhere or drive somewhere, there's always someone to go do something with, which I think is the best part. Or if you're needing a top, you have 83 closets.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
For sure.
It's so nice. I'm borrowing so many people's outfits for this weekend, but
Yeah,
yeah,
me too.
it's great.
Yeah, I would say for me it depends on the day, honestly,
Yeah.
because like some days, like if I don't have much going on, I'm in a super social mood, like it's so fun, no complaints, like everywhere I go, people are around, I can talk to people, like even when I'm in the shower and like someone's brushing their teeth, we're talking. Like
There's a lot of shardies that go
Yeah,
on.
like,
Like
there's
a lot of people do that.
Yeah,
which is so fun.
It's just like I love that, and I love like dinners, and I love like now for our meals, like we have to always eat it downstairs, and that's kind of like it does like it forces you.
Do you like
in a good
Bill's
way.
food?
I love Bill's.
I
food.
love Bill's food. Our
Yeah,
chef,
love the chef.
so good. He's great.
Yeah, he is great. But like I love just like how there's always like new people to meet, and like at lunches all the grades come and you get to meet everyone, and so but then there's days where it's like, oh, I just have so much to do and I just need to like be alone, lock in, like I don't know. So but also, another bad thing, me and my roommates, she won't care that I say this because I say it to her face every single day. She wants it super cold in our room.
My
every
room
day.
is freezing. I am frigid in there.
Yeah, same. And I'm like, let's turn it down.
Let's
like,
not. Let's not.
We don't need it this cold, and she likes it that cold. So that's one thing. We just disagree.
You hate being cold,
I just
too.
want it warm in
Yeah.
our room, and other people.
I
want
like
it
at
cold.
night when it's cold.
Yeah.
But during the day when I'm bundled in a blanket, that just
Yeah.
really.
Especially when it's like nice outside. I'm just like, okay, well I can go outside, sure, but like I also need. Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah.
So that would be the other. I'm excited to have my own space so I can choose my own
Yeah.
It's the only
Choose
complaint.
the thermometer temp.
Yeah. Oh wait, I would rate it like a overall 7.5.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, Claire.
I think I'd rate it like a 6.5. I think I would give it a higher rating if I wasn't in the sleeping dorm.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
right.
How does that work for you guys? I'm so curious because
So
aren't you guys like in that big?
I'm in a sleeping dorm with only 8 girls, so it's
Okay.
not that bad. But there is one with 24. So
What?
That's a lot. Yep. But the reason I don't like it is because I'm really bad at waking up to my alarms. Lainey can attest to this.
Okay.
And we can only have vibrating alarms in the sleeping dorm, so you can just imagine how that goes for me.
No.
It's a little rough, but I love the social aspect of it too. I'm just so excited to have my own room, and after 2 years of communal bathrooms, I'm about ready for my own bathroom too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just did room picks yesterday for my house next year. So
Oh,
I'm
that's
so
exciting.
excited.
That's
It's gonna be
awesome.
great. But yeah,
Good.
probably a 6.5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I do want to keep going, but I think we do have to stop.
We do.
Unfortunately,
We're a little bit over time.
Yes. Okay. Well, but thank you so much, Cam, for joining us today. This was so much
Yes,
fun.
thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. This is actually so cool.
Oh, yes, of course.
You're a great special guest, so thank you
this
for
is
joining
great.
us.
Yes, thank you so much. And thank you all so much for listening. We will be back next week with another special guest, so make sure
Thanks
to
for
stay tuned.
tuning in.
And
Bye.
look at our Instagram, inside.ku. We'll be posting more on that coming up. So that's
true.
it.